So now I put a nice amount of oil inside the pot, but don't forget that the ham is gonna let out juices. So what I'm gonna put first is my onions. I'm gonna put my onions first. Cállate. You don't have to cook them until they're brown. You just want to cook them so that the oil gets that flavor of the onion. And I forgot to mention another ingredient that we have is banana leaves. You're gonna do banana leaves on top of the rice. And now we're gonna start adding our oregano. Like a nice amount of oregano. You want to make sure you cook them. Okay, now I am going to add my beans. I already strained the water out. And you want to do all of this on high heat. My beans. I'm gonna do 2 small bay leaves. When they're big, I cut them in half. I'm gonna do 2 smalls. Okay. I'm gonna add my ham. I cut them in small little cubes. And we got to remember that the ham is already salty. So you don't want to add too much seasoning. We're just gonna let that cook. Let that all cook. Now I'm gonna get my guayo, whatever you guys call this thing, but we call it a guayo. And you're gonna do 2 garlic cloves. Guaya, 2 garlic cloves. For my normal rice, I don't put fresh garlic. But for this rice, like I said, since it's gonna be salty, you wanna like add more flavor. Some people put tomato sauce in their rice. I don't, because then it makes it a little glooky. So I don't like that. And plus, this is gonna release a lot of oil, so you don't want your rice to be smushy. And I don't wash my rice, y'all. I do not wash my rice. So, I didn't measure the rice, but I'm gonna assume this is 2 cups. I'm just gonna blend that all together. Alright. Blend that together. And now when you have the rice and everything mixed together, you're gonna make a little hole. Make a little hole there. See the little hole? I can't really tell if you can see it, but you're gonna make a little hole. And in that little hole, that's where you're gonna add your sofrito. I'm gonna use a lot. And then when there's a little bit of sofrito left like that, I put the water in there that I'm gonna use for the rice so it can get it all out. So you're just gonna cook your sofrito for a little bit, because once the sofrito cooks, it gives a different flavor. So cook the sofrito a little bit in the middle. Let it get bubbles. I'm gonna throw my bay leaves in there too, because the more heat they get, the more flavor they release. Now that I cooked the sofrito, I saw it bubble a little bit. Now I'm going to mix everything together. Okay. We're going to do this for like another 5 minutes. Before we add the water, we want to make sure everything is really hot. And that those pieces of ham sweat. We want them to release their juices so that the rice can get the flavor. And you can add olives to this rice too, or into your arroz con gandules. I like to put them in my regular arroz con gandules, but olives are salty, so I'm not going to add them to this rice because, like I said, the ham is already salty. Just going to let that cook. My culantro. If you don't have culantro, you can put cilantro. Smells amazing. All red tan. And then the banana leaves, you buy them frozen inside your like the Goya spot. You can find them, and I bought these ones at ShopRite. I found them in ShopRite in the frozen section where the Goya stuff is at. You want to make sure you're moving your rice because the sofrito is gonna stick like it is now. But don't worry, because when you hit the water, when you throw the water, you're gonna scrape the bottom of the pot. Oh, this smells amazing. Keep stirring. I'm gonna get my water ready now. And the banana leaves, you just want enough to cover your rice, okay? So I'm gonna rinse them all. you want to add cold water to your rice, so it could shock the rice. You don't want to do warm or hot water, always cold water. That way it cooks all the way, because if you do like really hot water, then your rice is going to cook faster. And I like to walk away from my rice and leave it there cooking, so that I can like season my meat or do other things. The water little by little, so you can scrape the bottom of the pan. You want to get all that sofrito off the bottom. Now we're gonna season it. First and foremost, we're gonna add. Gotta open it. We're gonna add sazon Goya for color. Mix it well, because if not, your rice is gonna be spotty. So some are gonna be with color, some are still gonna be white. And at this time, you can lower your heat to medium low. I put it on number 4 on my stove. It's like in between 3 and 4. Okay, I'm gonna add a few dashes of this sazon completa. This doesn't have salt. Complete seasoning. I'm gonna add, you can never go without adobo. I'm gonna add a few of those, and then I'm gonna stop there. Like I said, I'm not gonna add any salt. Normally I do add salt to my rice. Not today. Now I'm gonna taste it. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Okay. I forgot to add the sofrito, the water into the sofrito, so what I'm gonna do is just give that a push. Cover it, cook it. I almost forgot. Cover it, okay? You're gonna need scissors to cut this. I'm not even gonna try to rip it.